Hey man, you need to hear this. If you're looking for fast, cheap, and reliable MUT coins, I highly recommend to check out my sponsor, DMC, Discount MUT Coins, and use code 187 for 10% off at checkout.
All right, now the Saints are getting the ball first, and that means Update is going to get a chance to show us what he has on offense.
Yeah, and he got Taysom Hill there returning that kick, so that was pretty cool to
Does
start
anybody
off.
even know what position he is on the game? Is he fullback, quarterback, tight end?
I think he's like eligible at both, honestly.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure.
Shout out to my boy Teddy Bridgewater too, by the way. Huge Madden guy. Loves Madden.
All right, here we go. Master Gamer on defense, Updated on offense. He said he's going to guarantee to shock the world. Let's see what he starts out with.
Oh man. That is.
Jeez.
He had the crosser, Rico.
Here's the thing. You want to have a complete pass on your first
You think
throw.
you think his elbows are numb? His hands are numb?
You just don't want it to be to the other team.
Yeah, first play of the game, to come out and throw a pick on the first play of the game, that's a horrible way to start.
Like I said, everyone's got that, oh, I want to play this, I want to play that, but when it comes down to it, you got to show.
Yeah, and you know Matt's going to come out, pound this rock, play ball control. So just a big mistake right there for Update on the first play of the game.
And one chemistry nobody talks about that the Rams have, Todd Gurley's got an outside zone chemistry where they block better on like stretches. So picture how good stretches are ready, times that by 2. It is roided when you play with the Rams.
All right, Master Gamer with the early interception and they're looking to capitalize on that turnover.
See? Look at that.
To the outside. Gurley has one man to beat. Oh, gives him a little bit of that arm bar.
Yeah, great point by Ryan with the outside zone ability, as you saw right there. That Todd Gurley's so good. And this Rams offensive line is not bad. It's pretty good. They got that Andrew Whitworth on the line. And for the viewers out there, Matt is in that Oakland Raiders offensive playbook, which was very popular this year, running this I form close.
All right, everybody thinks they have something for the run until they have to face it. There's no more helpless feeling in Madden than when you can't slow that run down.
It's the worst feeling in the world. The number one thing I find every year is run defense, but this year it is really hard. Especially you got run D for one stretch and one formation, but you might not have it in the next formation that they go to. It's crazy.
I literally mentioned that on stream yesterday, how you're the one that told me, if I don't have run defense, I feel horrible, because that's the one thing you need to be able to stop when you come into a tournament.
Yep.
And honestly, the Saints don't really have the personnel to stop the run, you know, so it's a tough choice.
It's going to be tough. I honestly don't like him picking the Saints. I don't think they're that good on regs this year.
Yeah, same.
Breeze is good and Kamara's good, but their defense kind of struggles.
Yeah. And the Michael Thomas route, hot route is good, but yeah, their defense is not great.
All right, Master Gamer taking his time, making his way down the field. He's already gotten the stop that he needs. We're looking at 8 yards and a cloud of dust.
Yeah, it's just dive and stretch right here from Matt. Simple football, the way Matt's been playing all year, and he likes to pound this rock.
I like how he's switching up formation now. Now he's in single back wing tight. See if he can stop dive out of this and stretch. Uh-oh.
Is that Malcolm Brown?
He's gone. Just like that.
Easy.
7-0.
Yeah, it's a tough one for Updated. You have that turnover early. You're like, okay, let me get the jitters out. See if I can at least get a stop or hold them to a field goal to minimize, the damage. To not even be close to slowing that offense down has to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, you got that first drive out of the way now, so let's see if he can calm down. I would run the ball first play here, just because after that first play, you want to slow the game down, run the ball a little bit, get a good feel, get some positive yardage.
We're going to see if he wants to fight or run, so to speak. We'll see how this drive goes for him. Obviously not a great start, but there's plenty of time in the game. You just got to kind of settle in, and we'll see what he cooks up here.
Yeah, coming out in that single back wing trio formation, which we don't see too often. That might be a Ryan Ross. That might be a Ryan special.
I don't like this play action. It takes too long. Stop doing this. Stop doing this.
He had one-on-one. Maybe he knew a little something. I was expecting to see a little swerve action or something, but he just didn't have it.
No, I think he had a crosser again, but I don't know if he's hitting the wrong button or what's going on, but that is definitely not open deep. Good call. Draw on 2nd and 10. Good call.
He can't stop the run. Well, hey, maybe he can start it, and he's going to try to see if he can get a little run defense from however Pastor decides to slow his run down.
I love that call on 2nd and 10. If you're going to have to run the ball, a draw is a good call in real life, because I think it's going to be a pass 2nd and 10. And he got to move the chains. Look at Aaron Donald. He's going crazy on the inside. Anybody see him? He's literally splitting double teams. Hey, if it's in the game, it's in the game.
We saw that yesterday with that Fletcher Cox a lot with those Eagles.
Now, he went no huddle there. Do you think he saw something that he liked, or is that just a factor of playing at home and just being used to running it?
Yeah, I think he likes that no huddle. He's coming out in this gun tight, and then as Ryan says, Aaron Donald, huge sack right there from Matt. Just a beast up the middle right there.
Can I say for the record, he's the best defensive player in the NFL? Like, people forget about him. He is the best.
Yeah. He's
dominating his position every
People don't realize that he's getting double teamed every play too.
Yeah.
So
here he comes again.
Oh.
And the Saints have a good offensive line. Center's good. Left tackle, right tackle are good. Shout out to Ryan Ramchick. He's actually from my neck of the woods up in Wisconsin.
So here's
30
the
minutes
question.
away.
You have a game plan coming into it.
Yeah.
You know what you want to do. At the point where your go-to play, because it seems like that play action is his go-to, gets shut down, how many times do you keep trying to go to it before you just say, you know what, he has something for it?
You got to probably stick to it.
Well, the one thing I'll say about this guy, he loves to go deep. It looks like every play he's trying to get those big chunk yardage, and Matt with a big drop pick right there, but he's going to get the ball back on this punt.
Like T. Davis said, he's trying to average 30 yards a completion. I don't know if that's the formula this year on Madden, but...
Yeah. Well, you need to average it to your team. You just can't throw it to the other team's corners.
Yeah, let's see what Matt does here. He's running his Oakland book pretty well.
Yeah. And knowing Matt, he's labbed every single play in every single formation and in every playbook. And if Matt's running this Oakland playbook, it's good. We already know it's so one of the best. It's probably the best playbook this year. With that and West Coast, I would say.
Yeah.
But
it's like a custom playbook. How many good runs they have?
Really. And they have good passing formation. You got to play with a bunch tight end, bunch trips tight end.
Yep. It's crazy.
All right, he's actually playing some decent defense. He's got Master in a 3rd and 5 situation here. You can go ahead, buckle down right now. Could it be a stop we're seeing?
This year, this is probably a running down, especially for Matt. We'll see if he runs stretch to the right. That's the far side. But, he's kind of locking down here. He's in 4-3 normal, which you don't see much this year. A lot of 3-4 odd, a lot of 3-4 bear.
Yeah, now he's coming on nickel wide 9.
I hate this play call.
Yeah.
This is not... I would never come on nickel against...
eye close.
But he might know something we don't know. That's why we're up here and he's down there.
Yeah, exactly. Motion over that.
I thought you guys were up here because of how great you are and how much of everything you know. Let's see.
Oh, hey, good run D.
Yeah, an interesting thing here too. He's using Malcolm Brown at fullback, which he's not using like a great blocker for his runs.
Which kind of hurt him. That hurt him on that play. These long play actions. Matt's doing it too. Good defense. Little man press.
Huge stop right there for updated.
Now, we've joked a lot. He threw that pick, gave him the touchdown early. But he's in a position to be right back in this game as if he can get something to work here.
Oh my gosh, Aaron Donald is going crazy. He needs to find an answer for Aaron Donald. Maybe block 6, block 7.
Yeah, you got to double team him every play. Yeah, I'd block the tight end every play.
But not many people play against the Rams on regs. So who knows if he's even seen Aaron Donald. Like, he's not ready for it. But that's one thing I do love about this game. The superstar players feel like superstars. Aaron Donald last year, you didn't know it was Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
this year, you know.
Makes the game good for strategy because you really have to like plan on who you're going to use. And, so it's a big strategy game this year, which is cool. Yeah.
Oh, just a little bit of lack of stick work didn't allow him to get that. He's going to probably settle for 3 right here, but needed 7.
I'm happy with...
Oh, smart play right there. Honestly, good awareness by updated. He missed. He looks like he was going to miss that field goal, and then he goes and he holds that A button down on the field goal, and then he can call timeout.
That's a net.
Breaking news when it feels like breaking. Thought he was going to come back and kick again. No, he is going for it. He realized if you're going to beat somebody like Master Gamer, you're not going to do it with 3s.
Empty tray, Rico call the cops. Let's see what he cooks up on this 4th and 5. This is a crazy play call. He's not blocking anybody for Aaron Donald. I'm scared. I'm not even out there. Uh-oh.
Wow, huge play by updated, hitting that slant route to Michael Thomas.
Now, a lot of times in Madden, when you can't figure out a blitz or a defense like that, some people like to block everybody, but all that does is allow more people to come.
That's true.
And it makes it tougher. He said, look, I'm going 5 wide. I like my reads. I think I can adjust quicker than you can.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. When you play a 5 wide when someone's got good reads, that's kind of scary because it's spread out. You got 5 threats you got to worry about. if people can run it good, it is tough to stop.
Yeah, it is, because you can't really blitz it. If they have good reads, they're just going to quick dot you all over the field.
Reminds me of like Madden 12, Madden 13.
Yeah,
Prop
the
one on
old
that run,
days,
5 wide.
Yeah.
Kaepernick, Carter Lockett, all those good. Oh, my.
Ooh.
Bad
Risky.
user by Master Gamer.
Yeah, risky pass right there, but updated, but he gets it for the touchdown.
Now,
Master
if you're
didn't expect
Master
that.
Gamer, are you a little nervous yet? Are you like, hey, is this one of those games where, sometimes Madden's good to you, sometimes Madden's not?
I'm not going to lie, Matt doesn't look good on offense,
Well,
we're being honest.
in that Dolphins Club Series, he had that huge win over Blocky to get to the finals, and then in the finals, played a relatively unknown guy named Thumbs.
Yeah.
And shout out to Thumbs for winning that Miami Dolphins Club Series, by the way. Unreal job. But yeah, so Matt probably doesn't play these type of players that run these unique random stuff that often.
Let's be honest about things. He was overconfident going to that finals in the Dolphins club. He said, I got the best run defense in the world. That wasn't true. He got toted on.
Yep.
So now he's coming back trying to get some redemption against a relatively random player. But, that's what's tough about these randoms. He's not used to playing the Saints. He's not used to playing 5 wide. And that's where pro Madden players sometimes struggle. They're used to playing the meta. They're used to use the bunch. They're used to eye tight, all that. And then when you're on the stage playing against 5 wide, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, great point right there.
Do you believe it was a Madden Pro or a random, we'll say so-called, that had that Panther heavy out with Lamar first?
Hey, that's a good point. I mean, there's so many people in the game trying to find something that makes their offense better, so I have no idea, but that is tough.
Shout out to I'm Wild, who's out here, him and Tweez looking to make a run or anything. I'm not willing to call it a box just yet, but Updated has seemed to have made some adjustments on defense, and Master's having a little bit of trouble here moving his ball.
Is he in dollar man press look? Man press look? He's got the corner too? Oh, man. Good
Nice
play.
route right there by Matt, a little comeback route.
Here's the thing. He knew he was in man press, so he went to one of his man beaters. I'd like to see him disguise that. Show man and then drop in the zone. It looks like he just grabbed Lattimore, put him in maybe a cloud so that doesn't happen again. So he's got cover 2 zone on the left, man on the right.
He's on his D tackle here, though. He's on his D tackle. Oh, whoa. And Matt just, I think that the quarterback just threw it horrible. He had that comeback route again, but just a terrible accuracy throw by
I'm not going to lie.
Goff.
Matt struggles at forward passing the football. I think he needs to get it back under center. What he
And like you
knows.
said, he's probably not used to playing this type of random dollar defense, which has been super effective right now for Updated. You just can't get stuck on your D tackle again.
Yep.
And he does it again. Yeah, wide open right there to Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp has this, breaks a tackle. Cooper Kupp has that crossing route ability where he runs those crossing routes better, as you can see right there.
Yeah, and I mean, it's true to real life. He is one of the best receivers in the league that nobody talks about. He's really good in the slot. He ran a little backward zig, so it went to the middle of the field. Super good route this year. A lot of people, you saw Ghost use it last night in the Redskins Club Championship. Good route. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh!
Now, you're saying he
Intercept the ball!
he's getting stuck on his DT. I think he's playing with his DT.
Yeah, I think that might be part of his strategy.
I think that is part of his strategy.
Rico, I've seen some things in my time. I hope that's not a strategy, though.
That should have been a pick. That should have been a pick
I
six.
agree.
It's
but
working. It's throwing Matt off.
Why is he playing that? He's dropping his
I
DN.
kind of like this.
Scream!
Now, I'm going to take you guys back to 2007. I have not seen a strategy like this since Thy Neighbor. He played with the Panthers back in the day. He would actually pick Julius Peppers up from DN and play safety with him because he believed his hit stick,
Was better.
when he was lurking, was better than the pressure. And anytime, wow.
6'7", too.
6'7",
I bet
yeah.
he lurked stuff, too. That's crazy.
And he probably had at least like 85 speed then, too, or something.
That's a good dot.
Nice dot right there by Matt.
Nice little cover 2 beater. Put it in the turkey hole. They call that in real life, right between the safety and the corner and the cloud. Turkey hole shot, 1st and 10. Let's go, baby.
And that's unfortunate for Updated. Big 3rd and 23, and to give that up when you're playing great defense.
Yeah, that hurts.
That hurts.
Like, you can't call cover 2, but you got to make sure you make the right adjustments out of it.
Shout out to Kurtobin, Lethal, everybody in the chat. You guys, we have a great day of Madden ahead of us. And look where we're starting. We thought this might have been a walk in the park, but we are locked in right now. If I would have told you that Master Gamer would be tied up with Updated, struggling to get in the end zone at the end of the first half, you wouldn't have believed me.
Yeah, great first game to start the day here. And Matt's working this clock right now, but he's going to be careful. He only has that one timeout. You don't want to get tackled because of the runoff. And Cam Jordan just looks like a beast.
Good play. Good play. He keeps getting. Is he really trying to use his D tackle, or is he getting stuck on his D
I
tackle?
definitely think he's using his D tackle. And we're going to have to get a a mic to him after this game just to ask.
For the kids watching at home, I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah. Because he's doing it every play.
Yeah, you want to grab your safety or linebacker to use it. And if you want to get really weird, grab your cornerback and use your hand.
Matt's in this pistol bunch tight end, which you don't see often. I think he's going to cook up a nice little route combo here.
It's my favorite formation in Madden 15.
And, wow, what a nice
What was
thought
that?
right there. I don't know, but that was nice. I think he had a flat coming on the other side.
Rico, write that down. Write that down. I'm stealing that.
We're going to have to, there was 17 seconds, second quarter. We're going to have to go back and look at that on film.
All right.
Yeah, great drive by Matt right there. You know, it looked a little, well, at first it looked a little rough.
Yeah.
And he got it together on that big third down. He's able to get in the end zone. Huge 7-point lead going into the half.
Again, shout out to mine out there in Chicago. Finest. Showed me a great time when I was out there. Gotta love the Madden community. Appreciate you guys.
Let's see how he responds. Oh, he's got 14 seconds left.
Yeah.
Probably don't get too crazy. He's probably
Play
going
action?
deep. Yeah, play action, go
Looking to
deep.
go top.
I think he's going to throw up to Mike Thomas.
This guy's living like the 98 Minnesota Vikings. Go deep every play.
All right, and there you have it. The play action.
He's going up top. Ooh. And just batted down right there. Matt could almost pick that.
One of those. He's going to catch one of those.
Michael
Before
Thomas.
this game is over, you've heard it here first. He will get that play action pass to work.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, why don't you use a guy like Julio Jones if you're going to play this way and chuck it up? Use that double me feature.
Yeah.
You can get him, you know, in the zone.
That kind of fits his play style better. But
Yeah.
Michael Thomas is really good. We'll see if he comes down one of them.
Yeah.
Cover 3 for Matster. Could get bombed here. Be
That back
careful.
screen.
Ooh. Good play. Good play by the defense.
All right, and we are at the half. Master Gamer is in a tough one. It's 14-7. He's getting the ball back, but this game's a lot closer than the scoring situation indicate.
Yeah, it really is. And Updated honestly played good defense. He really has. He's keeping himself in the game. And Matt has kind of struggled a little bit. You know, he's got that run game going early, but since then, Updated's look better.
No matter what happens here, Updated has to walk away feeling like he's been vindicated, that he can play with anybody in America.
Well, let's see if he gets a stop here. But you're right. I mean, if he gets a stop, he's right back in this game. That run defense on first down, I don't really like it. I would be in a base formation, not nickel. But
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. He's kind of acting crazy. He's moving his line, moving his linebackers. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be in that nickel wide, not nickel Nolan versus eye close. You can just run dive on that literally every play.
This year, it's really important to match personnel. If you've got 2 tight ends or a fullback and a tight end out there, you want to be in a base formation, kind of like real life, because they're just going to tote on you.
Yeah, here he's in that 4-3. Maybe he has a better chance here. Gurley gets the outside, stiff arm.
That's the problem right there with the Saints. Their defense, their linebackers
Yep.
kind of struggle. They're a little bit too slow. Don't react good to the run.
Yeah, besides that Cam Jordan, their front seven's pretty weak, honestly.
If you had to pick Saints, Chiefs, where's the better defense?
I'd say Chiefs, just because.
Well, that's because you probably use them more, too.
Yeah, and
but-
I'm used to them. And they got some goons in their front seven, and they got Tyrann Mathieu in the back.
Chris Jones
he's
is
the
a
corners.
beast.
Yeah, Chris Jones is a beast. He's a beast in real life, too.
Yeah,
oh,
he
my
is,
gosh.
yeah.
He literally walks back guards like nothing.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's in front of him in real life. It's crazy. And now he's got a power specialist. Chiefs could be a problem.
And they got so much better when he got that ability because the Chiefs were already good with their offense, but now their defense is actually somewhat usable because of that Chris Jones getting that ability.
I remember talking to Rico when I lost to Tourney in Dallas. He's like, you win that game if you don't use the Chiefs, if you use the Texans. And because their defense was kind of bad at the time. But now that they have Chris Jones, I'll be interested to see how many people use them today.
Yeah.
4th and 3. Master has to take that 3 right now.
Yep.
Moral victory if you're Updated?
Yeah, I mean,
He's got to make something happen quick, though. I mean,
yeah, he's making Matt kind of work. I mean, Matt's really not, you know, he can get that dive on him, but you know, Updated's played pretty decent on defense. He just needs to get his offense going. Like
you can tell Matt's been playing a lot of salary cap.
Yeah.
Regs is a whole different thing this year. Salary cap, you can kind of make your team exactly how you want it to play to your strengths and weaknesses. And Regs, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's a big drive right here for Updated. He's really got to get points on the board. You'd like 7, but if you can get 3 and just keep yourself in this game, but you know, you got to score before the end of the third quarter, in my opinion.
Will we see the play action bomb again?
Hey, there's some good passing plays in this formation.
You would think with Kamara being how talented he is, we'd see a little bit more of him being used in this offense.
Well, here's the thing. You could tell that he doesn't exactly master his playbook. You want to hand off that dive to the right. To the left, it's a little bit slower, and that's huge this year in Madden.
Yeah,
and
it's
every
like that
year.
the last couple of years, honestly. Knowing your quarterback handedness when you do these handoffs is so important in Madden.
Uh-oh. Did he catch that? Nope.
No.
Jalen Ramsey.
But the fact that he threw that at the time, came around, at that point, you got to take the yards with your quarterback.
Yeah.
You need to be able to keep these chains moving.
Like you said, Rico, with using Kamara, I'd like to see some wheel routes out of the backfield with Kamara, maybe some swings, anything just to get Kamara involved.
Yeah, get him in space. This high snap, I'm confused. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, just a bad read right there by Update. He almost caught it again off the tip.
Not a good route combo, too. We had about 4 guys going in the same spot in the field.
And this is probably the Updated tournament life on the line right here on this play.
5 wide, let's get weird. I like it.
He's been very effective out of this 5 wide so far.
This is his best formation.
I like to see a little out route on the sidelines here. I think he has some space.
Maybe cover 3. Cover 4. Cover 4. Uh-oh.
Wow, huge conversion to Jared Cook to keep his tournament life alive.
Gets his knee down, too, before the ball pops out. Good play by Jared Cook. Risky, though.
I need him more in that 5 wide.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
He seems
Stop
to
doing
have
this.
I think Matt gets nervous when he comes out that 5 wide, honestly, because he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't know what to key on.
You can't really run 3-4 versus that 5 wide.
No.
I think maybe he heard us talking about getting Kamara into some space and looking to make him a little bit more part of this offense.
He might, here he goes, 5 wide again.
Heat that thing up. If you're Matt, you got to just send the house and switch up your coverages behind it. Make him guess and make him guess quickly.
Here's the scary thing about 5 wide. All you need is 2 slants on each side. You can't use your both if you send a bunch of heat. So that's why 5 wide can be the anti-send 7 heat if you got a good read.
Very true.
I haven't seen this formation in years. Oh, no.
Man, Update is really throwing some risky passes, but they're getting in there. I mean, maybe it's because of that Drew Brees ability, but he's getting him through a tightrope.
Aaron Donald, welcome to the party. Just sheds easily on the run.
All right, under 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Our first game in the single elimination. Madden 20 Premier DreamHack. Brought to you by AT&T and Chipotle. Speaking of Chipotle, Ryan, what's your go-to? Are you a bowl or burrito guy?
I like the burrito, double steak, extra cheese, rice, no beans. I'm pretty simple. A little bit of guac.
Queso?
No, I don't like. Once in a while. I like just the normal cheese.
Yeah, you need the guac in there.
I go
you need the
queso
guac.
and regular cheese.
Hey, that's what I do. Yeah. Sometimes I do that when I'm feeling risky.
All right, speaking of being risky, he's in the red zone. Updated can make this a ball game.
Short side trips. Let's see how it works for him. Usually you see that to the wide side. See if he runs it. Nope. Oh, Aaron Donald, look out. He had circle if you want to throw it.
Aaron Donald was just a beast, man. You get like 2 seconds to throw, and you got that Aaron Donald in there.
I tell you what, you didn't say that in the. Did you say that for the prize pool? The winner gets
11,000.
No, do they get a year free at Chipotle too?
We'll have to.
I almost signed up for the tournament just for that.
That would be unreal.
We'll check on that.
Yeah.
If not, still good.
He goes up to Michael Thomas. Out of bounds.
That's why he sends 6 receivers all in the same place.
Yeah, he was going for the glory there and just couldn't make the catch. And let's see if he gets his field goal. This is the second time he's called timeout on his field goals. So I don't think he has confidence in his field goal kicking ability.
Hey, that's one thing people don't talk about too. When you're at home, you're used to like the speed of your TV. If it's on a monitor, it's different. So like you see a lot of people playing at different events. Yep. Like I used to do that. We're
kicking field goals offline has always been different.
Yeah.
It's such a different feel.
Like I just missed a 27 yarder.
He get this one. He got this one. So.
But he wasted that timeout, which is big.
No, that's huge. Because now Mac can just run that clock.
Maybe he has the stop lined up.
I hope he doesn't come out nickel the first play. He's got to come out that 4-3 stack. That actually wasn't too bad.
It was a good job by Updated, though, to stay in the game. He utilized Kamara a little bit, a couple sideline catches, and, he's still in the game. Down 7 with 4 minutes to go. You have life.
Stop coming out nickel, man.
Got to make this tackle.
Oh.
And he does.
Oh, he's out. He's out. See?
Yeah, you can't be in that nickel versus this iPhone close.
Plus, he had his linebacker walk down into the gap, which is great for causing pressure in the passing game, but for run fits, horrible. If he's just standing over the guard like that, and you could tell he wasn't in any position to react to the stretch to the left.
Yeah, single back wing tight here. I like this formation a lot. The dive is always super good out of this last couple of years. See Matt hiking at 1. Great strategy right here to use that clock.
Good cut.
And the thing I'm seeing with Matt is every time he runs dive or stretch, he has so many yards, but then he goes to these shotgun formations and he struggles. I don't know why he just didn't stick to this run game all game.
You know, some Madden players, I think, like they overthink,
Yeah.
and it comes back to bite them. Like, sometimes you just got to stick with what you know. Nice play.
All right, it looks like Master Gamer is regaining control of this game. 24-10 right now. But it's safe to say Master Gamer got away with it. He didn't have his A game on this first one.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit on offense. He should, like we said, he should have stuck to that dive and stretch more. He went to that gun too much, and it just didn't look too great. But he got out of here with a victory. Nick has to move on.
And that's all that matters. And also, it's probably his first game of the day, which can sometimes be scary. I know for me personally, my first game of the day is a little bit rough. But once you get warmed up, you play a little bit better, your reads are a little bit quicker, things like that.
That's so true. First game of the day, I always struggle too. Yeah. And then you kind of get in the groove once you play your first game and you keep going. So I looked for Matt to make a run. I mean, he's really good. You know, I think he came in top 8 in the Classic last year.
Yep.
You know, so I look for him to make a deep run this weekend.
What's crazy is I'm pretty sure he ran like different defenses like every quarter or every game back in that tournament. Like, what the heck? Like, that's crazy preparation.
There comes Donald.
Yeah, he's in the zone right now.
Yeah, he's in the zone. He's got 5 sacks. Oh, my goodness.
Updated, cannot. He doesn't need to hang his head at all. Well, this is the first time that he's been on this big stage. This is the first time he's been involved in something like this. Let's just say it's a little rough around the edges. But if he hangs around, watches some more of the games, starts talking to a couple of people, gets some more reps in against some of the top-tier players, eventually, his unorthodox style, a little bit like you, Strafen, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I always tell people you got to run what you're comfortable with and make sure you master it. But he needs to, I think, get back in the lab and realize that this year the game is based on how you can protect your quarterback and how you can run the football. He's not doing either really good right now.
Yeah, that's such great experience coming out to these events. You learn so much. You watch the top players play. You get that live event experience, and he's going to get so much better just from coming here.
Exactly, and it's such a good environment. Like, there's nothing like a Madden tournament.
Oh, yeah. It's the most fun, too.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Even if you lose, it's a good time. And we all lose.
All right, now you see that clock ticking. We are under the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 24-10. Point differential does not matter anymore in single elimination. So Master Gamer is just trying to get this one over. Is it ever too early to chew clock?
I mean, people have different opinions on chewing clock. The way I play, I want to maximize the amount of plays in the game because I feel like if I have more time to prove myself, like be better than my opponent. But some people love to milk the clock and like shorten the game. I don't, but I get why people do it. I think Tyler's a master at chewing the clock, manage the game. I'm the exact opposite. I want to go no huddle. I want to get as many plays in as possible.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm the exact opposite. If I have the lead, I'm chewing the clock from the get-go. I'm trying to get this game over with, get out of here with the victory.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, that's probably how most Madden players think of it as, and that's why Tyler's had so much success through the years. Got a good Madden mind. And that's one thing, honestly, NFL coaches do not know how to manage the clock like Madden players do.
You see it all the time.
I'm not saying that we have better X's and O's, any of that. I'm saying we are better at managing the clock because we do it how many times a week, how many times a month. They only do it 16 times a year. No matter how much they think they know about managing the clock, we've seen every situation. And it drives me nuts, especially my favorite team, the Vikings. We've lost games because we mismanaged the clock. And Mike Zimmer's one of the best coaches in the league. And it just something that we get a lot of experience at compared to even the top professionals in the NFL.
And at least he gets to end the game on a completed pass. He gave us one more play action for the road. Now we need to put that play action pass where that option is, and with that screen and that jet sweep.
Rico, I'm telling you, we're going to see some jet sweep this weekend. We really are.
Yes.
I think it's good.
It is a good play.
The only time you're going to see jet sweep is if Jet Steel comes back and he plays in a round robin and gets swept. All right, ladies and gentlemen, another great one. We have our first round of 128 game in the books. Master Gamer pulls out a great one against Updated. We're going to be moving on to our round of 64. You guys ready for this one? We got a great one coming up. Hefe will be taking on none other than Wesley Gid.